more families are set to compete for a place in the next round as the coaches watch their every move. And at the end of the day, Alan and Jason will select their teams from the winning families.
You have the advantage, so you know some of the families.
I only know one family, and that's the Carneys. They certainly look fitter and stronger again this year.
They look sharp, they look fit. They all look in good shape, to be fair.
So if I was to ask you who you'd pick...
I won't tell you. It's very simple.
I wouldn't have expected anything else.
I won't tell you because you have a bit of an advantage over me being here last year, knowing kind of
How many times are you going to say that? Like,
yeah,
no,
but it is an advantage.
I saw one family last
It is an
year.
advantage, but
This is how it's going to be.
I'm going to have to adjust, like, and come up with a different tactic to kind of counteract that.
The Thompsons are first up to brave the elements and attempt to impress the coaches.
A lot of families are just GAA or just running and cycling.
Between us all, we do a lot of different things.
Swimming, hurling, tennis, football, boxing, MMA, lifeguarding, triathlons, kayaking. You know, we like to challenge ourselves in kind of all aspects.
Mum obviously isn't going to be the fastest, but she's a little warrior.
I got involved in the Mullingar Canoe Club about 10 years ago and I've been paddling ever since. Basically anything that gets me out and active, I enjoy.
She's our super mum.
Finbar gives everything 120%.
I'd be strong with swimming, in the gym. I love weights.
He works out, seriously.
He's the brute on the team, you know. He's my big little brother. I suppose Shane is good at the likes of his endurance and stuff, you know. He's a great little runner. He does his martial arts, his jiu-jitsu.
And I've recently started MMA. It's all about just taking control of someone else, I suppose.
You know, he is young, he's fit, he's strong, and I think he'll be great on the team.
Well, Connor's probably the nicest person on the team.
My own role, I'm probably going to be a bit of a team leader.
He's always been a very good leader in lots of situations.
He's well able to run, swim, cycle.
I love doing all the adventure runs.
He's kind of strong on all fronts of fitness, so he should do well.
You know, I really think we are Ireland's fittest family.
If we're in it to win it. I'm mad for it now, to be honest.
The Thompson family from Westmeath, they look nervous, but they're in good form as they make their way to the platform.
You know, we've no fear of water, so that's not going to be any disadvantage to us. It might be for other families. We're not nervous about it. We're actually really looking forward to it, and I think it's more excitement than nerves that we have.
And up.
Well, Mum Caroline going for a different grip.
And out.
Her three sons with a more orthodox grip.
Everybody, be calm. All been good.
The Thompsons will set the time to beat. Very impressive. They all look good as we head towards 1.5 minutes.
Very impressive so far. Be a tough cookie, that Mum, in fairness.
Well, Caroline is the first to let go.
She's got over 1.5 minutes.
It was that good. What about her sons?
Come on, guys, hang on there.
Finbar is starting to grimace. Shane seeing the funny side of this. Finbar and Shane drop at almost the same time. Connor still hanging tough, and now he's gone. He's made it over 2 minutes, and the time is good, very good.
That was impressive.
Very impressive, yeah.
The time to beat set by the Thompsons, 7 minutes, 42 seconds.
It was hard now. It was hard to keep up the weight, but we did fairly well. The mother did brilliant.
Our little superhero, she's brilliant.
I just focused on a point on the wall and thought I was on a beach and hung on as long as I could.
Oh, it got so much harder after you fell.
Do you know
like
what? I knew I was going to scream.
But I thought I could have held on a little bit longer.
Myself and Finbar fell almost the same time, but I feel like we should have stayed on a lot longer. I think we did well. Hopefully we'll dodge the eliminator. And if not, sure, it'll be a bit of crack.
Next up, 3 teens and their dad. The Wilds, one of the youngest families in the competition.
Apart from my dad, we're a really young team, so I'd say the other families will underestimate us.
I think physically they're as strong as anybody in their 20s, so I think it won't be any disadvantage to the Wilds and Fittest family to have a team of teenagers.
My brother plays a lot of tennis, so obviously you have to be very fit for that.
All his training, there's a lot of skipping, a lot of strength work with his arms, a lot of endurance.
I'd say Kevin would be the strongest member of the team.
The only thing with him, you can get a bit angry if things aren't going right.
Sinead is probably one of the fittest girls her age.
She does more physical activity than almost every grown woman in the competition.
I hope she stays out of trouble with the other boys because she fights with them all the time. They're jealous of her achievements, and rightly so.
I play a lot of golf. It's not associated with fitness really, but if you want to be good, you've got to be fit. Well, I think what I bring to the team is maybe a bit of strength.
Well, I think my strength in this competition would probably be endurance.
My dad would be into his strategies and tactics, so I'd say he'll be having a look at the course and deciding who does what.
I think if everything goes well, yeah, we could be Ireland's fittest family.
The Wilds are no strangers to Dunleary, but they've never done anything like this.
On Grafton Street, I saw guys giving €100 for anyone who could hang on for 2 minutes. So it's clearly very tough.
One of the youngest families in the competition, the Wilds from Dublin, are ready to go. Referee Joe O'Connor.
Families, take your grip.
Sinead is only 15. She's the first to lift off the ground.
And out.
Well, it's a uniform approach from the Wild family.
I've obviously thought about this, the fact that they're all eyes closed and no talk.
And that is an impressive sight, but they have to beat 7 minutes and 42 seconds.
Her life jacket is going to affect their breathing.
That's an unexpected issue for Sinead, with the life jacket affecting her breathing.
It's nearly there.
Dad Declan has gone into the water. He has a fear of the water and he plunges into the Irish Sea at 1:28. What about Sinead? The two lads rock steady. Sinead starting to move a little. Michael and Kevin. And Sinead is gone.
Brilliant out of her. That is some effort out of her.
But for Michael and Kevin, if they can breach 2 minutes 10 seconds, they will, when you add the times up, have beaten the Thompsons. And there they are, through the 2:10 barrier. And Michael and Kevin look like they could stay there for quite a while. A tiny twitch on the bar, nothing more. This is superb. Michael deep in concentration, just the same as his brother Kevin. Over 3 minutes, we've seen nothing like this before, and Kevin has dropped at 3 minutes and 5 seconds, and his brother Michael is now in with him.
I'd say the Carnies will do well to beat that time.
Well, the time of 9 minutes 41 is an event record. It will take some beating.
Sinead did me by 20 seconds, I think. And I'd say Michael did me by about a minute and a half. I counted 65 and then I was gone. It was like someone put Vaseline in my hands. I got a fright when I hit the water, actually, yeah. Will it be tea and coffee now, yeah?
So, time for a look at our leaderboard. The Wilds are firmly in the lead with an incredible time of 9 minutes 41. Join us after the break for one more hanging tough. Daddy, I'm gonna let go.
She's gonna go.
And I'll be revealing to the families who's facing our eliminator.
Mitsubishi.